Hello and welcome to another Java tutorial. Now in the last video we just learned about the main method. We learned what this public static void main means and what it is doing here. So if you don't know about these things, just go and check out the last video. So in this video we're going to learn how to print a line of text in Java, and it's going to be very useful. So let's get started. Now the very first thing I want you guys to know is that we are going to learn about methods and classes in upcoming videos, but for the sake of this tutorial you should have a very basic understanding. So a method is something that we call whenever we want to achieve some tasks. Okay, so a method does a simple task and then it stops execution. So suppose I want to print something, so I will call a method which will print something. Okay, so the very first thing we have to do is we have to write a method. So for printing we have a method called print. So I'm gonna just go and write print, and within the parentheses I'm gonna give a pair of double quotation marks, and whatever I'm gonna print on the screen I'm gonna write inside it. So I'm gonna write I'm a Java programmer and make sure to end it with a semicolon. Okay, so we have written a print method, and inside it we have written I am a Java programmer. So what it will do is it will go and print it. We want it to print it inside our console window here. Okay, let's go and delete that first of all, I think. Okay, so here's our method. But in any object-oriented programming language, Java is an object-oriented programming language. In any object-oriented programming language, in order to call a method, first of all we have to create an object of a class to which this method belongs to. Okay, so we have to create an object of a class and then we can call a method of that class. Okay, now the print method belongs to a class named printstream. Okay, the print method belongs to the printstream class, but the problem is we cannot create any object of printstream class because we don't have access to that. So Java has given us another option. It has given us a class called system. So inside the system class we have a field called out. That's a static field. So whenever we call the system, the out field of that system class, Java internally creates an object of printstream class for us. As I've said that the print method belongs to the printstream class, and in order to call print we need an object of the printstream class. So whenever we write System.out.println, so what happens is this System.out creates an object of the printstream class internally so that we can call the print method. So now if I go and run it, as you can see, if I go and run it in the console window, you can see that it is written that I am a Java programmer. So this thing gets printed. So this is how we print a line of text in Java. It's very simple, but I just wanted to give you guys the core concept inside this. Now there's another problem. Suppose I'm gonna print another thing in the next line, like I am 2. So oops, yes. So whenever I go and run it now, as you can see that it prints I am a Java programmer, and after that it just prints I am 2. But we don't want to do that. What we want is we want this I am 2 to be printed in the next line. So in order to print a line in the next line, instead of using the print method we have to use something called println method. So what the println method does is it just prints this method, and then whatever comes next, that will be printed on the next line. So let's go and write println here. So this ln, whenever this ln is added with the print, this method just prints it on the new line. So if I now go and run it, as you can see that those two things gets printed on the next line. And we have another option too, but I think this is pretty cool. So this was the very basics of how to print a line of text in Java, and I just gave you concept of how to call System.out to create an object of the printstream class. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and love this tutorial. So please subscribe, and if you have any questions, just go and write those in comments and ask me anytime. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.